Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. And I am going to do a review of what happened last night with the game one, the final between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns. So we're going to do this game. The final score was Suns winning at 118-105. That was the damn final score of this puppy. Obviously, I thought the Suns looked, from the start, they looked better, you know. I thought the Bucks, you know, obviously the biggest story was Giannis going to play or not in this puppy. He ended up, the day before was doubtful. Then he went to question and he ended up playing. And then, you know, I think it was adrenaline. Maybe they gave him a painkiller injection because he looked fantastic in the beginning. And then he fucking started wearing down. He ended up playing 35 minutes, 20 points, 17 rebounds, took 11 shots, made 6 of them. Pretty respectable line, I guess, for a normal player. You know, that's a fantastic night for a normal player. 20 points, 17 rebounds, but not for Giannis. We know Giannis in these playoffs, he's been getting somewhere from 30 to 40 because nobody can guard his ass. But not you know, I don't know. He may be hurt. We'll see. Middleton, very streaky. Again, get off to a slow start, finish with 29, but a lot of it was in garbage time. Lopez, 17 points. The thing about Lopez is interesting is he seems to be a liability on defense, but for a while there, he was the leading scorer for that first half. But then they took him out because he was getting torched by Phoenix. They were looking for him. Out of all the defenders, they were looking for Lopez. So Mike Budenholzer took him out, but he was one of the guys who was hot in that first half. Obviously, you know, Middleton and Giannis finished for more points, but he had 17. You know, I mean, let's see what they do with him because at least he scores. He's not that good of a defender, but at least he does score. So let's see what they do with him. And then Holiday, he struggled. Took 14 shots, only made 4. PJ Tucker, he's a liability. PJ Tucker is vice versa of Lopez. He's gonna give you defense, but not so much offense. So they're pretty much the opposite. But they got to get more production. Obviously, out of Holiday. He's looking at a 51-year-old version out there. You gotta play better, Drew Holiday. Simple as that. And Giannis, let's see how he plays in game 2. Maybe he plays a little bit better. I thought he wore down as the game went on. And then the bench got to play better. Bobby Portis, man, he was pretty good in those last 2 games with Atlanta. He's got to play better, does Bobby Portis. Jeff Teague, 3 points. Covington, 8 points. I think they got to get a better production out of the second unit, especially Bobby Portis. He's got to play better. But I think Middleton and Holiday really got to step up if Giannis not going to be 100%. Holiday cannot be out there like a 51-year-old version and shooting 4 for 14 with only 10 points. He got to play better. Simple as that. For the Suns, everybody offensive. Michael Bridges, 14 points, 8 and 22 points, 19 rebounds. Chris Paul, 32 points. Booker, 27, and then you got Cam Johnson and Cameron Payne with 10 apiece. That is about 6 starters with at least 10 points. 6 players, I bet you, pardon, with at least 6 points. The exception was Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder was colder than the fucking North Pole. He took 8 shots, missed all of them, only 1 point from the free throw line, and I think they went 26 from 25 from the 3-point line. I beg you pardon, from the free throw line, and Jay Crowder actually was the one that missed the one. So Jay Crowder couldn't stick it in the hole last night. He was also looking like a 51-year-old version. But when Jay Crowder will snap out of this, he can give you around 10 to 15. So that's a difference right there, ladies and gentlemen. The Suns are stepping up, especially, you know, their big 3, Booker, Paul, and Ayton is far more consistent than Middleton, Holiday, and Giannis. Obviously, Giannis has an injury, he's not 100%, and then the other 2, Middleton and Holiday, are just too inconsistent. So that's simple enough. I'm just picking Phoenix because I trust more the big 3 of Paul, Ayton, and Booker than I do the big 3 of Middleton, Holiday, and Giannis. Simple as that. But let's see what happens in game 2. Let's see, maybe Giannis plays a little bit better. Holiday better play better. Damn, you making all that damn money. I wasn't giving him a lot of flowers for what he did in the past, except like Holiday. I expect you to have 22 points, 25 points. You're getting paid over $100 million. I call him out when he stacks up the joint like he did last night, taking 14 shots, only making 4. Simple as that, Holiday. You got to play better. Middleton, he's very streaky. He's one of those players who seems to he finishes with, the stats end up being better than it really was. What you saw last time, Game 6 versus Atlanta, he had 32 points, but 23 of the 32 came in the third quarter. You take the third quarter away, he only had 9 points. Very inconsistent. So we got to see what happens. Lopez, what do you do with him? He's a liability on defense, but he can score. I thought maybe Budenholzer kind of panicked there and took him out. He was one of the guys, other than maybe Middleton, scoring in the second half, and they took him out. That's something you got to look at. Like I said, everybody else can play defense. Tucker, Middleton, Giannis, Holiday, all these guys can play defense except that one guy. Let's see what they do with Lopez, because he can play, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Also, the ball movement, they again, that's another thing. Holiday seemed to play better without Giannis. Do you possibly toy with the possibility of having Holiday come off the bench and give you a spark? And maybe start Bobby Portis instead of Holiday? Because that's another thing. Holiday seemed to play better in Game 5 and 6 where Giannis did not play. So I don't know, Mike Budenholzer. This is your job. You're a basketball head coach. Do your damn homework. You got to make some adjustments. Because right now, that's been your problem, Budenholzer. You don't make an adjustment. And you always get saved. James Harden, pull a hamstring. Kyrie Irving, sprain ankle. Trae Young, sprain ankle. Enough is enough. You need to actually coach this team up, watch film, and make adjustments. Mike Budenholzer, simple as that. Some people are even calling for his job if he loses the finals. I don't think that's going to happen, but it's ridiculous. He's just getting breaks right now. He's got to coach this team up. He's got to make adjustments. Stop shooting too many damn threes. Drive it up. Giannis, they got to find a way to, you just can't have everybody else just stand around and wait for Giannis to swing it out for a three-pointer. Like I said, make adjustments, but Budenholzer, you are an NBA head coach. Make your damn adjustments, buddy. And we'll see what happens in Game 2 tomorrow night. We will be out tomorrow night with Mr. Memorabilia. We will be doing Game 2 coverage, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I'm out like a light.